We've always been told, don't judge a book by its cover. And guess what? That's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. Because sometimes the vibe of something is the only thing that matters. Like, what if a book has a creepy shadow reaching out to take me to the everlasting void? No thanks, I'm already scared of the dark. A romance novel with two people almost kissing, but not quite? Probably emotionally devastating. A fantasy book with a huge metal dragon flying around? Bro, someone's about to be deleted from this plane of existence. Hi team, I'm Huggins, and today we're going to be judging famous books purely on their covers. No summaries, no reviews, no themes, just pure, unhinged, chaotic, vibe-based decision making. Stay tuned for the end of the video. I'm going to reveal the best book cover, which is also, coincidentally, my favorite book. Please like the video and subscribe. English teachers, look away. Okay, we have to address the obvious one. Harry Potter. I've never read or seen anything Harry Potter besides the thirsting over Severus Snape, and goddamn!
I would never let a man spit in my mouth. I don't know why y'all keep saying, oh, spit in my mouth, spit in my mouth. That's fucking nasty. Oh shit.
I get it. Anyways, these covers are insane. When you look at them with zero context, you'll see a 12-year-old child hanging off a broom in the middle of a dragon fight like he's a cartoon character. Or he's riding giant griffins. Or bat-Pegasuses? Pegasus? Pegasi. Pegaso. Whatever. Dude literally rode every creature. The vibe? Bro is literally Steve Irwin. Gone too soon. All my homies miss you, Steve. Back to it. Since I don't know anything about these books, I'd assume it's about child endangerment, fire hazards, and a kid who's way too calm for someone who almost keeps dying. Which could be not wrong. I don't know. Like I said, I've never seen or read Harry Potter, mainly because there was that one annoying kid who would always be reading it and bragging about how much of a better reader they are than me. Daniel, you snot-nosed punk. I was reading Calvin and Hobbes because I liked it. I can read at a higher level. I bet he doesn't even read anymore due to the socioeconomic state of the world, causing him to not easily be taken away into a fantasy world where reality's problems cannot reach him. I can read at a higher level, jerk. Currently, I'm reading The Alchemist, which has a lot to do with shepherding and not a lot to do with alchemy yet. I just started it. Banging cover though. Tough as hell, dog. Twilight's covers are the most dramatic and angsty masterpieces of all time. We've got hands holding an apple. We've got a flower crying. We've got a ribbon. What? This gives off teen vibes. Shout out Gerard Way for the inspo for Twilight. If you know, you know. If I didn't know any better, I'd assume this series had something to do with falling in love at a young age to someone older. That shouldn't be dating a 17-year-old kid. But at least he has a cute pet name for her, though.
You better hold on tight, Spider Monkey.
Percy Jackson. These covers, vibes. Every single one looks like it's the front of a rock band album. The Lightning Thief looks cool especially. A kid wading through water carrying a horn in one hand and a sword in the other as he walks towards a city. Percy is always standing there, or farming. And like, I would too if my dad was beside him. I did actually read these books, but if I had never read them, I'd assume it's about a kid who skipped algebra class to fight God himself. And he could win. And I'd be correct, more or less. Our next book and its cover, Morning Glory Milking Farm. Just think about the name and look at the image. Don't ask me where I learned about this. Just know, it don't be lying. I wonder what else the author has written. Oh my. I guess he got that dog in him. The Hunger Games covers are so simple, it's actually intimidating. Just a Mockingjay pin, black background, bottom text. The vibe is daunting, powerful, and makes me think that this book is about class difference and feeding poor, hungry people. So, like modern society. Wait, is there maybe a deeper meaning to these books beyond the cover? Nah, can't be the case. These covers? Oh, these are insane. Tolkien looked at the fantasy genre and said, what if I took this cover and I made it a place that every man will want to bleed out at? Every cover is just mountains, forest, rings, and a general sense of adventure. If someone handed me these books with no context, I'd assume it's 1,000 pages of walking, and you know what? I'd be right. Beautiful walking, epic walking, but still walking. Now this is a cultural masterpiece. This cover is just Greg looking done with life. Every book looks like a kid wrote it in math class while avoiding long division. The vibe, nothing in my life is working. And if I didn't know these books, I'd assume it's a series about a child who is one inconvenience away from giving up. And honestly, same Greg, same. The Narnia covers always look like an ancient prophecy your grandma hid in the attic. Lions, swords, ice queens, magic doors, the vibe, you will go on a life-altering adventure that will make you appreciate your life. If I didn't know anything, I'd assume this series is about kids who accidentally become kings and queens of a magical country after touching a wardrobe, which is actually the plot. Narnia is wild. And I've actually been to this beach. Real Caspian heads know what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, judging books by their cover is not only fun, it's kinda magical. Covers are little time capsules, little windows into the stories that shaped us, confused us, traumatized us, and made us laugh. Books are one of the reasons our childhoods felt so big, so magical, so full of possibility. And even now, grown up, tired, caffeinated adults, we still feel something when we see these covers again. Because nostalgia isn't just remembering, it's returning, it's reconnecting, it's realizing that somewhere deep down, you're still a kid holding a book for a first time, wondering what adventure waits inside. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed, consider subscribing, and let me know if you have any comments, questions, haikus, or issues in the comments below. Okay, so the best book and cover is Where the Wild Things Are. Yeah, that's where the wild things are. That's where they are. That's the things. The wild things, that's them. They're there. That's where they are. That's where the wild things are. That's the guys where the wild things are. Look at the wild things. Look at them being wild, and they're over there. Look at the wild things, and that's where they are. The wild guys are over there. The silly little doodas are little dooda patata. Squida puta.